Boston, the National League's unbelievable baseball race nears its fingernail-biting finish as the New York Giants meet the Boston Braves. The Giants, tied for the league lead with Brooklyn's Dodgers, appear headed for the pennant as Monty Irvin singles in the fifth, chasing home Captain Alvin Dark with the Giants' third run, the tally that eventually means a 3-2 victory for manager Leo Durocher's amazing team. When the spine-tingling ninth finally ends with Boston's rally cut off, the crowd races onto the field to mob pitcher Larry Jansen. Hardly a month ago, 13 and a half games out of first place, the Giants have had to win 37 of their last 44 games. Now, Jansen's victory today has apparently clinched the pennant for New York, for the Dodgers are at this moment 3 runs behind down in Philadelphia. But in Philadelphia, the game isn't over. The Dodgers, having spotted the Phillies a 6-2 lead, refuse to quit. 3 runs in the 8th tie the score, and under lights, the game goes into extra innings. In the 14th, Jackie Robinson swings, and the crowd goes wild. It's a homer for Robinson, who only a moment before had kept Brooklyn alive with an impossible diving third-out catch with bases loaded. 4.5 hours after it started, the most exciting baseball game of this, or perhaps any season, ends in the Dodgers dressing room. Manager Dressen thanks Hero Robinson, and the Dodgers, once so far ahead in the National League that no one gave any other team a chance, proved their reach to a playoff with a courageous, dramatic comeback that adds new luster to the game of baseball. Sudden death for Giants and Dodgers in the third and final playoff game for the National League pennant. The Giants trail 4-1 with 1 out and men on first and third. Dodger hurler Don Newcomb pitches. Whitey Lockman connects, and it's a solid hit in this, the greatest baseball thriller of all time. Dark scores. Mueller stops at third, and Lockman goes into second. With just 2 outs standing between Brooklyn and the pennant, the Dodgers still lead 4-2. Ralph Branca replaces Newcomb on the mound. The excitement reaches its peak. Bobby Thompson up at bat. Branca throws, and then it happens. The most dramatic moment in all baseball history. It's a home run and a pennant for the New York Giants. Watch New York manager Leo Durocher go into delirium at left screen. Teammate Eddie Sankey runs to hug Leo as 3 runs score to give the Giants a 5-4 victory. The greatest reception of all awaits home run hitter Thompson as he comes home, while Leo and Eddie tumble down with glee. Bobby Thompson is carried off in triumph, while almost overlooked in the excitement, the losing Dodgers walk sadly into oblivion for 1951 at least. On August 11th, the Giants, 13 and a half games out of first place, weren't thought to have a chance in the world. But in a heart-stopping stretch drive, they caught Brooklyn, tied them for the season, then beat them in the playoff. The team that wouldn't give up is series bound.
League celebrated its 50th anniversary. The New York Yankees clinched the American League pennant in the final week of a topsy-turvy season. And the New York Giants staged one of the most courageous and dramatic pennant stretch drives the game has ever seen. On August 11th, they were 13 and a half games behind the first-place Brooklyn Dodgers. Then the Giants, inspired by manager Leo Durocher, with a fighting spirit that recognized no odds, won 37 of their last 44 games to gain a permanent tie with Brooklyn on the final day of the season. The Giants won the opener of the playoff series, then dropped the second game. Now it's the third and final game. The Dodgers' Don Newcomb is opposing the Giants' Sal Maglie. In the 8th, the Dodgers lead 2-1 and have runners on first and third when Andy Pafko hits one that's too hot for Bobby Thompson to handle. Duke Snyder scores and Jackie Robinson moves to second. Then Bill Cox slams a hit into the left field corner, scoring Robinson, and the Dodgers lead 4-1. Last of the 9th, same score. Giants at bat. Alvin Dark's on first. Don Mueller drills a single past Hodges, moving Dark to third. Whitey Lockman smashes a double to left field. Dark scores. A Arriving at third, Mueller injures his ankle, and he's carried out of the game. Lockman's double drives Don Newcomb from the mound. Ralph Branca relieves him. Clint Hartung is in to run for Mueller. 2 runners on base, 1 out. The Giants trailing 4-2. Bobby Thompson up. Branca's first pitch is strike 1. Here's the second pitch. And it's gone into the lower left field stands. A stunning clutch hit, 3-run homer for Bobby Thompson that echoes around the world and wins the National League pennant for the New York Giants. Pandemonium breaks loose in the shadow of Coogan's Bluff. The Polo Grounds is a little world gone mad as Thompson's homer writes an incredible fairyland finish to a breathless and fantastic flag race without duplication in the annals of baseball. This great day for the Giants and their hero Bobby Thompson is a storybook climax of their never-say-die pursuit of a seemingly unreachable pennant. And the lion's share of the credit goes to their manager Leo Durocher, who never admitted defeat in their spectacular rags-to-riches rise to the pinnacle of National League championship. Frenzied adulation and excitement permeate all Manhattan as Durocher and his fighting Giants get ready to meet the New York Yankees in the World Series.